Hello everybody, this is Lucas Riley. I am going to be summarizing Padlet, my digital tool of choice. I do have experience with using this in the past. I actually use this to create a lesson. I'll talk about that in just a second. So Padlet is essentially an online bulletin board where any user, students, teachers can add various forms of multimedia, whether it's videos, images, documents, things of that nature, to a Padlet board that they make. Now, this website has changed since the last time I used it. Now they have integrated AI to create various types of boards, but I want to talk about what I'm used to using with this website. So you can create your own board. I have one pre-made up here. And this can really be laid out in any way that you want it to. If you like to just throw up various posts on the board, you can do that. If you want to have it a little more organized, you can separate it into columns. Maybe this would be useful for a student who's trying to organize all of their subjects. They can create a section for each subject, and then underneath each subject, they could add in the units and then post any files or related images or videos that would help enrich their learning. So let me just show you. So these are all of the things that you could add to a post on your Padlet. You can pull from the website itself. You can pull from the various technology that's within your own device. You can use the camera, audio recorder, you can draw. You could pull from Google Drive, OneDrive, which would be very useful for students, especially for Google Drive, since most schools, to my knowledge at least, use Google Classroom and all of those other Google Suite applications. So this integrates very well with Google. And you can pull resources right from the internet. You can search images, little videos, YouTube links, songs, plenty forms of multimedia that can be added. Now, for what I did with my students in the past, I used this. This Padlet has a map feature. You can change the look of the map to look as though it's like Google Earth, or you can show the borders of countries and states. I used this for a 9th grade social studies class. We were talking about the age of exploration, and I had the students place a pin in the old world over in Europe. I had them add in a photo of the sailor as well as who sent them on their voyage. I had them give a description of why they were going, and eventually when they got to the New World, wherever it was they landed on the eastern coast of the Americas, they placed another pin, and they basically described the impact of where the sailor traveled to. So this was used not only as an activity, but I also turned it into a review of sorts. So all of the students were split up into groups. They made 2 points on different countries. And what I did was, after we went through the activity and we, straightened out all the information that was on each point, I made this available for the students so they can refer back to this and use it as a study guide. So it doesn't just have to be like a regular board. The applications really are limitless as long as you are creative enough to mold it to your needs. Now, in terms of how this is going to be impactful for learners, well, first and foremost, if maybe you or there's a student that you have that is very easily unorganized, or maybe they get nervous trying to rummage through their bag looking for a specific sheet of paper, this is a good way to help organize all the materials in one place, given that they are online materials. And this, I have found, really does reduce a lot of the stress when it comes to finding files, images, related videos that I could use for creating a lesson, or even for myself when I use it for organization. I just have all my papers in one place. I have easy access to it. I know exactly where I need to go to find it. I go under the given section and I look for the materials I need. This application really does serve as a one-stop shop for everyone who uses it, and the implications for education is endless. I think that this would be a great tool for a lot of teachers to integrate into their classroom, because this could be used similarly to Google Classroom, where it's a housing unit, so to speak, or a learning medium for students to access all the necessary materials, activities that they would carry out within a regular class period.